Hey, guys! Welcome to episode number 11 today on Grand Theft Auto Vice City Fun Streams. I know you guys have pretty much overlooked my what do you call my community post from yesterday, and apparently there was only an error that really occurred coming out of after the live stream. Pretty much before the end of anything that's not pretty much not even sudden or pretty much problems or distress or frustration. Um, but we are on a different date, guys, as we speak. Today's date is September 12th, 2023. Hopefully you guys had a good 9/11 holiday. It has been 22 years since it's been 9/11 and whatnot. Um, but with anything else going, I also had a good night's sleep too. I um, I pretty much stayed up till almost 11. If I had to get some 45 after 10, maybe like a little bit more than that, and nothing else would really persuade any above balance or above decency. But today's day, guys, as I mentioned today, Edson Rudsgar, make a love shout out. How you doing? Make a love shout out. Edson, ESCN. Wait a minute, ESEN. Excuse me. I thought it was SCN or Nissan coming out of Gran Turismo. I was gonna voice my opinion to talk about Gran Turismo yesterday, but I did not. But to be honest, the movie itself was. As I met, Malov and I were talking about it earlier this week, and pretty much this past Sunday over the weekend. And I said it was just okay. It was just okay for the most part. Well, if anything else, there may or may not have anything else to really try or normally compare. Nothing else would really be punctuation. But on the guys, it's pretty much encouraging with our 420, with our 428 mods and our followers here today, with views and beliefs, and making sure everything else is in return. Well, now I can give you guys a YouTube poll since I'm starting to get thinking a little bit. Make sure I'm not misspelling any words this time. The IGN review. Hold on, let me see if I can get this. The IGN review of the new NBA 2K24. So I don't want the S in the middle of it. There we go. 2K24. Oh, it's okay. Nothing wrong with that, my brother. For our, so I can't spell today. There we go. But today's day, guys, as I mentioned, today's day is September 12th, 2023. If you guys want to catch more, that's all that really matters, my man. Nothing else would really crash into a party, or pretty much a swimming party, or a dancing party, or prom party every once in a while, but, everybody's gonna self-balance and whatnot. But if you guys want to catch more Grand Theft Auto Vice City Fun Stream episodes, if you guys can always recall, it's every Tuesday and Wednesdays with no problems on anything. Well, system suiting maybe a good score. What is your take? There we go, guys. Now I can finally get a YouTube poll. I mean, you guys have not gotten a YouTube poll for the last numerous days. But something else would really be not out of miscommunication or misconduction or doing a lot of construction working or working at a fast food restaurant or store. But nothing else would really pulverize on anything. But today's date, guys, is September 12th, 2023. So, back to what I was saying. I did not voice my opinion about Gran Turismo this past Sunday, but 9 times out of 10, I mean, yes and no. Gran Turismo was not too bad, as far as I know right now. And we just got done being busted by a competitive cop. But obviously, guys, You know, Gran Turismo was not as bad compared to Speed Racer, compared to other movies. And my wife and I were talking about movies that are based on racing. You know, based on a couple of movies coming out of its racing franchises and, you know, nutrition and whatnot. You know, just to have a lot of stuff to really carry on anything. You know, talking about racing, talking about, you know, RPGs and whatnot. But I know Warcraft is not part of racing. I mean, there's only been a couple of them. My fifth rose, Pinky Gray. Mega love shout out. How you doing today? Mega love shout out, my fifth rose, Pinky Gray. I do have 2 letters, and that would be PG. People would call it watching a movie under PG-13. Well, people would normally say it could be, you know, rated R, or, you know, I don't think the letters would come into PlayStation or Microsoft or Nintendo. That would honestly be, you know, numerous towards anything. Pretty much the chorus of anything else is more profound. Or anything else in general. But, Gran Turismo did suit a 6 out of 10. You know, the first time it ever got in theaters so far today, it's been, I want to say it's been over a damn month, I would assume. But basically, Gran Turismo was not too bad. You know, and then my future fiance, guys, she finally voiced her opinion. She said that she said Gran Turismo is pretty much different compared to Speed Racer and Need for Speed. Now, I told her, I said, well, you know, everybody's entitled to their honest, great opinions. You know, just to voice their own comments, pretty much have a lot of acceptance, views and beliefs, and, you know, it talks about a gaming franchise, it talks about one racing franchise to another. I mean, the other franchise I would also think would be Final Fantasy. You see, guys, there's been 2 Final Fantasy movies throughout the years. You've got Final Fantasy VII, Advent Children. That movie is beast. But as far as Final Fantasy The Spirits Within, I haven't watched that crap for a while. You know, that movie is kind of like a different RPG tale. I know it was not on the consoles. Obviously it's not comparingly. But 9 times out of 10, you guys understand I love RPGs. You know, Final Fantasy, Assassin's Creed, God of War, you know, Diablo, that sort of thing. You know, anything else with a monument thing, you know, it brings a lot of balance, a lot of sealed, a lot of production detail off the bat. Vazana, Mega Love shout out, good to see you. But yeah, guys, those gaming franchises turn into movies. You know, based on what they're really about, whatever they pretty much talk about, with its writers, directors, actors. You know, based on anything else in theory. You know, based on anything else in general. You know, I mean, people talk about some really good movies that people were watching when they were a kid. You know, adults, or not preferring a movie to their liking, or, you know, based on anything towards reality. You know, people have their best movies, you know, to talk about, you know. I mean, talk about anything that really inspires them, inspires a dream come true, or... I mean, everybody watches their favorite movie. Like, for example, guys, you've got Ryan Reynolds and Free Guy. He plays this one male role, kind of like being in a Mario movie, or being in a Donkey Kong movie. There is going to be a Donkey Kong movie down the road, with Seth Rogen. But other than that, guys, as we switch gears today, with our awesome, exciting, large popular community, with our popular exercising group, if you guys want to catch more GTA Vice City Fun streams, you guys have been giving it the buttload of popularity, and I'm proud of you guys. But we'll see what happens today. Any game I do, guys, for 95 minutes plus, that always equals an hour and 35 minutes plus on it. That game really takes a spot. It takes a lot of pleasure, takes a lot of the duty, takes a lot of charisma, popularity, making sure everybody else is in the same direction, same path, and Like I said, nothing else is being handed or delivered. You know, you guys understand too. I mean, 9 times out of 10 with anything, asking you shall receive. That's the important thing. Nothing else would be out of the system. Nothing else would be being a life crisis or a dog crisis. But there could be anything else, it's not much more to, you know, take a lot of knowledge points, if you will. But nothing would really summarize the facts or pretty much say much more progressive. But you guys can like and share the stream, guys. Like and share the stream. You guys can hit that like button, support button, and comment. I did lose about 7 followers here today. Which, I don't know if YouTube still has another, you know, stupid pros and whatnot. I know it's not exactly compared to COVID-19. What's if people want to talk a little bit about masks, my answer is not ever wearing a mask. You know, it would always be hard to breathe. You know, I wouldn't even speak or talk that much. Kind of like compared to Austin Powers when, I mean, Austin Powers never wears a mask. Not even a DC hero or anybody else in general. You know, I mean, a lot of people had to sacrifice lives, their health and whatnot. A lot of defense and offense. A lot of anything else is not having no problems or having anything else that's not out of the way of sorts. But everybody gets the tremendous idea, you know. Well, you guys can hit that like button, support button, and comment. Always remember, guys, love, support, and respect is the key. See, awesome and very creative and very popular. See how we can get it this time, guys. See, awesome and creative and very popular today. And also, knowledge is power. We'll be meet and greet, guys. New community members, new followers, one at a time. We've won 428 mods. If I am correct, guys, as long as it's not from Hershey's or pretty much the other location, I would assume. You know, coming out of Hershey, Pennsylvania, or coming out of one state to another state towards another city. You know, based on the candy factory. And that's coming out of, Pennsylvania, guys. Not coming out of Washington, D.C. as of today. But, Love and I are going to be taking on, we will be, taking on Virginia Beats within the next couple weeks. But that's going to be something romantic, something exciting. I don't think I'm going to be live streaming during Virginia Beats to go through today, but, I will still grow most of my channel. You know, keep my popularity going, and, you know, make itself not a point of weakness, a point of strength, you know? So everything is all prepared. Continue on popularity as much as anything else goes, and, you know, make it so we're always on the same target. Always at the same point, guys, and the same time. Myself has been very, very good, guys. And if it wasn't for the damn error from yesterday, you guys would have gone an hour and 25 to an hour and a half plus. And, you know, Final Fantasy 16 would have most likely happened, but, you know, I did do a committee post for you guys yesterday on what really heavily happened off the bat. And honestly, yeah. And a lot of you guys did your own comments coming out of the community posts in the chat. And I do always appreciate you guys. I love you guys. You guys are very supporting, very popular when you're in my awesome, exciting, unique, popular channel. And, you know, just express a lot of feelings, you know, self-doubt or anything. But yeah, it pretty much means a lot of people. It means a lot of somebody else in particular. You know, people usually have errors from time to time. You know, between, if you're playing on a console, you're playing on a computer, or pretty much playing somewhere that's not down the road. You know, everybody's entitled to any honest opinions. You know, people play on consoles, people play on any system that people play on anything, or, you know, it doesn't have a lot of mentioning. You know, it makes sure nothing else is getting out of the way of sorts. And I also want to deliver a mega shout out to one of the people that did recently comment on my post, and that would be Maya, I would assume. Maya is a trustworthy, she is a cute, what do you call it, guys? She is a cute creator, coming out of our awesome, exciting Popular Vlogs community. And she is. You know, she really is. And people normally say when it comes to women, everything she is everything she ain't. I mean, that's pretty much the way the song would really go. You know, so to have something in front of it and talk about something, you know, what a woman is and what a female isn't, you know. Which is usually entitled to any backstory or, you know, long story, maybe like short story. 9 times out of 10. There could be anything that's not any doubts or anything. But obviously, yeah. But anytime we manage to do find good people, guys. Good people, really nice people. With our 420 mods and our followers, you guys understand what we need to do. All we gotta do, guys, is follow and share. And nice pickup by one of the damn trucks, thank you. But all we gotta do, guys, is follow and share on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Reddit. And, yeah. Myself has been very good, guys, by far. Always has, always will be. Can we get rid of the stupid vehicle? We got the passenger back there. There you go. Can we try to persuade her? There you go, guys. Let's like see if we're going to use a driver's license for a minute. And basically she did, if we look at it. As long as no one else leaves crap on their ports, or outside of patio, that's all it would really take the next one in. But that's all we gotta do, guys, is follow and share on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Reddit. Now, speaking of social media, if any of you guys today, like say Rosanna, if you have an account on Twitter, TWITTER, you guys can share me out and follow me. The most awesome, sweet, awesome, exciting popular host of all time. Me, guys, is Jack Dawson. If you guys got nothing, you got nothing to lose. Myself has been very good, guys. And holy cow, looks like he's got looks like he's gonna have himself an accident. And so is my vehicle too. Actually, no, it's not. Nothing else would really be characteristic. What's up, Don? Make a love shout out, sir. How you doing? I was just having a little more enormous fun. But like I said, guys, I mean, it wasn't exactly the internet that caused it yesterday. It was an above average error. Which a lot of you guys have had errors when it comes to live streaming. Some people do, lots of people do, you know, none people do. Pretty much towards anyone in the United States and whatnot. Well, my butt's a little bit tired, but I really can't complain. You know, everybody I talk to, or pretty much speak to, or anybody that I'm pretty much working with, I tell people that I go on to say the following, that I don't ever complain. And trust me, guys, I really can't complain otherwise. But obviously, guys, you guys can send me out and follow me on Twitter. Me, guys, it's Jack Dawson. If you guys got nothing, you've got nothing to lose. Full house, guys. That's all I can really make something more clear. I am Maria. How you doing? Make a love shout out. Like and share the stream, guys. Like and share the stream. See if we can tally the followers up to date today, as much as we can. Me and guys, I've been on Twitter today for 5 years and counting. And the other #1 seed milestone, 9 times out of 10, was as grateful. Pretty much exactly without any sources or misconduction or, you know, above investigation or anything else to the pollution. I have been on YouTube, guys, for 7. So 5 and 7, guys, is a really good total. You know, really good milestone. And nothing's final, guys, if that's your final answer. You know, nothing else would be your final answer. I mean, I would ask somebody if that's your final answer. Using a 50-50, using Ask the Audience, or, you know, using anything else by phoning a friend. I mean, a lot of people do like using phone a friend. Kayet HK, make a love shout out. How you doing today, partner? Make a love shout out. Coming out of our awesome, exciting Pablo Lodge community, our friends of the community, and our awesome mods of the community. With our 428 mods, guys, and our exciting, amazing followers. But to keep you guys up to date on social media, I have been on Twitter, guys, for 5 and 7 on YouTube. 5 and 7 is always 12. And also, guys, my love and myself, actually my love and I, we've been together today for 2,000. Oh yeah, guys, 2,404 days. 2404 to begin with. She did say yes on the text message over the weekend. She still wants to get married, and I still have to meet the next couple. I mean, just a few left over for family, but I can still be done. You know, binding resolution. You know, have a lot of fun, romance, togetherness with. Basically, she's gonna be with me tonight. You know, after. I mean, I do make my return to bowling tonight. You know, I'm gonna be over there for the past 21 years. You know, my average is a 223. You know, I'm very good by far. Ever since I was like 9 years old back then. And also, guys, my high single is a 205, and my high triple is a 370. My favorite shot is always the strike, and my least favorite shot when I'm using the best hook and ball, the best cherry on top, and that would be the cherry vibe. So, my favorite shot, you guys understand what everybody's favorite shot is. My favorite shot is the strike, and my least favorite shot is splits. Splits are not the best way to do it, but I do convert splits exactly especially sometimes, but not a whole lot. You know, splits are not the best way to finish out your day. Especially if you're doing a game off the bat, or playing with good friends of yours, or pretty much any family member. Or pretty much playing with the one you love so much. Then you want to spend the rest of your life with that person. You know, being together all these years. You know, that's all it can really take. You know, much more soothing. You know, a lot of comforts, and also have no problems with having a lot of stuff in common. You know, a man and a woman deserves to have some stuff in common. You know, sports, having music. You know, what makes them special, what makes them very unique. You know, everybody's entitled to any honest opinions, which a lot of people do. You know, have everything else going anywhere else together. That's all I can really appreciate it. But all you guys gotta do, guys, is inform your name and how long you've been active on Twitter. And I do mean, guys, your first name and your last name on Twitter. Follow and share me out, guys. Zach Dawson, the most awesome, exciting, sweet Pablo host of all time. Now, speaking of Twitter, guys, Twitter, if you guys have an exciting gaming account, like say Steam, you guys can look me up, guys, Zach Dawson 93. You guys can help yourselves one of two different ways. You guys can go after any awesome gameplay, any exciting graphics, any popularity, fascinating stuff you guys can go after. If you guys got an awesome, outstanding account, only on Steam. You know, people enjoy any games that people really adore. Have some... I mean, make sure the games are not exactly that damn terrible above worse at this point. But you know, guys, anything would be a guess. Everything would have to really exercise it. You know, people play a lot of exciting games when they were a kid. You know, playing old school games, new games, you know, 4 games. You know, people can play a lot of anything else in return. You know, just to have a lot of fun. You know, feel the taste. Feel the existence. You know, for a lot of people. That people haven't played a lot of games, but people feel the fun of it. The exercise, the movement. You know, I don't play Just Dance as I used to. I used to play Guitar Hero besides the console. And if I had to guess when the last time I played Guitar Hero, it's been... Well, guys, my ass hasn't played it forever. You know, I don't get into music I do get into music in real reality, but I haven't played Guitar Hero for a while. I never played Aerosmith, and I never played Well, if I had to guess one Guitar Hero game that I normally and that I did try to enjoy recently, it was one Guitar Hero game on, I think, on the Nintendo system, which I haven't played that for a while. You know, I was lucky to play Guitar Hero a couple times, and I don't know if I really beat any of them. I think I have, but I might be wrong. I mean, kind of right, but kind of wrong, to be honest. You know, you guys understand, I'm more of a active rock person and an 80s, 90s person. Like saying, for example, guys, just to name a few, you talk about Bon Jovi, you talk about, yeah, guys, Bon Jovi, Survivor, you talk about AC/DC. For those who, in the words of AC/DC, guys, Zach Black said this quote coming out of School of Rock, if you guys remember, before he actually saluted his students. He went on to say, quote, and I quote, guys, saying the following: in the words of AC/DC, we roll tonight to the guitar bite, and for those who are about to rock. Those were exactly the song lines that came out of AC/DC. I recently used to have one or two albums of AC/DC. But I do listen to AC/DC, you know, sometimes, but and that's where the rock and roll goes to. That's where it really heads for the most part of it. You know, on Billboard charts, on Triple H charts, and any rock chart. Which I know Fuse used to have its own top 20 back then. Which I know they really don't. Just come up with any songs that would climb up to the charts. But you guys can use your own credit card, CREDIT, and also, guys, the words credit card, CARD. But if you guys know the other transactions in a heartbeat, or any games that is more fortunate for you, remember, guys, not only you guys can use your own Steam account from time to time, you know, using your own credit card for satisfaction, you guys can use your own Steam gift cards. How much you guys can put in? Well, I've got the answer. You guys can put in 25 on the smallest, to keep you guys noted. You guys can put in 50. What's 50 bucks is no more than that. But if there's anything else that's more prior to it, remember, guys, the smallest you guys can put on a Steam account with your very first Steam gift card. You know, with games and also for games. With entertainment, popularity, a lot of exciting stuff to really build, playing co-op games with them, and a lot of exciting stuff to really, you know, have a beginning story, you know, feel the fun of it, feel the atmosphere. As long as nobody else is looking for a Brilliant Sphere. Brilliant Sphere, guys, from Galaxy Quest. I don't know if there was a Galaxy Quest game. I might be right, or people may be kind of wrong. I mean, if I had to guess, I would say no. And plus, Galaxy Quest did not have its own TV seasons. I mean, as a TV series. But you guys remember, they only came out with one movie. That's all it could really cast and whatnot. So no problems or any frustrations or pretty much crossing everybody else's arms. Once, you know, I've always seen Galaxy Quest. I mean, it's a funny movie. It's not exactly better. It's not better than Star Trek. It's never better than Star Wars. Once you guys have heard of there's a saying when it comes to Star Wars. And that answer coming out of Lucasfilm is, it's from a galaxy from far, far away. It really is. Master Loki, make a love shout out, my brother. How you doing? Can you like and share the stream for me on the social media? Remember, guys, like and share the stream. Follow and share it on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Reddit. Myself has been so good, so let's see if we can keep it up. My popularity has been so strong, and it always will be. But speaking of RPGs, if you guys are in the Final Fantasy, like, for example, guys, Final Fantasy games, Assassin's Creed, God of War, Final Fantasy 16, Diablo 4, you know, Call of Duty is not any... I mean, Call of Duty is never compared to RPGs. but Call of Duty is fun. But see, we all know, guys, Call of Duty, Modern Warfare 3 is coming out, and, it's gonna be coming out in the next couple months. Couple months from, 2 days from, from the last 2 days and counting. But guys, the game is gonna be coming out on November 10th. Nothing else would really posterize on anything. And yes and no. I want to say MW3 might be better than MW2 by far. I haven't played MW2. The last time I played, I've said it so I'll say it again. The last time I've only played a Call of Duty game, used to have a lot of fun with that exciting stuff with co-op and not much for campaign exactly. Campaign was not my good strength. Everybody's on the same page, working as a team. And nothing else really compatible as a team. You take on the good guys, you team with the good guys, you kill the bad guys. Good guys are better than bad guys, by far. You have a good team, and then you got some sort of non-competitive team, if you look at it. But you guys understand too, I love RPGs. You guys get new episodes of Final Fantasy III Pix Remaster episodes every Saturdays and Sundays. I will be going back to Final Fantasy 16, guys, Monday of next week. I was gonna do that set yesterday, but it really came something with a lot of style. Loki in the chat says that was my favorite game back in 2015, I guess. I have a lot of cheats. Well, I normally do try to do cheats. And somebody asked me, why am I doing game cheats for GTA? And I told them, I said, quote, just to keep the upper hand, instead of using the backhand for ping pong for a minute, I told them, I said, it's worth a lot of fun. You kill a lot of people, you take on law enforcement. And the one that I spoke to yesterday, before the error actually occurred, I told him, I said, quote, I went on to state the following, that, to be honest, guys, I did beat Vice City for a long time, and I really have, there's a lot of, this game is worth a lot of popularity. The first time this game came out, it's been a long time. It came to the Xbox, guys, for example, the very first Xbox console, and then talking about the PS2. So, those two consoles came out. I think when I was getting up more in age when it comes to having birthdays, if I remember correctly. Side 2, I'm making left shout out. When I'm born 428 months today. How are you? Like and share the stream, guys. Follow and share it on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Reddit. Never give up. Never surrender. Let's make sure everything else is on the course. And also, guys, from start to finish. But I do take my time. Guys, on games. I really do. I don't rush it. I just take it like a man. Everybody knows how to take their time. That's all it takes. But speaking of RPGs, we're looking to pre-order any games. Well, next thing, guys, we're gonna talk about sports. The guys who are in the sports games like Madden, baseball, racing, tennis, golf, football, basketball, billiards, ping pong on anything. You guys can buy any games you want. But speaking of pre-orders, I want to get back into baseball so bad, which I really would love to. It's been a while since I haven't played baseball. Everybody understands Michael Jordan used to play baseball. He always wanted to get into basketball. And that movie was Space Jam. What's up, Kumar? Making love shout out, brother. What's your favorite mobile game? Well, anything that would normally surprise me. I don't. There is a new Final Fantasy game. If you guys have not played it already, the new Final Fantasy game is that new Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis. I haven't gone to any of that. That's why I'm always a Final Fantasy fan. I may dig down deep and get to it one of these days on my phone, but I don't think I would play it on the PC if I do. But other than that, guys, if you're looking to pre-order any good games, like say it's the new Spider-Man 2, the new Assassin's Creed Mirage, or if you guys are playing pretty much a really good game, like say Starfield, I've heard some good things about Starfield. I don't know if Starfield's gonna be a running for Game of the Year. I mean, a lot of people would say yes. People would say no. But you guys understand the one I spoke to, I think, this past week? I mean, this person thinks that... I mean, I don't know if it was any of you guys in the chat, but 9 times out of 10, this person went on to say, quote, that, I mean, he or she thinks that Starfield is not gonna win. I mean, I would say Starfield is gonna I mean, Starfield maybe has a chance, but I doubt if it would. Or would not, to be honest. I mean, everybody would think it's Starfield gonna be a contender. Compare guys to The Legend of Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom, for Star Wars Jedi Survivor, Final Fantasy 16, or Diablo 4. I've heard some really good things, guys, about Diablo 4 too. And you guys bet I do. I mean, people play old school, people play new school. And Beloved and I are pretty much the youngest couple. You know, I don't think I'm gonna get her into Steam. I don't think I will. I mean, she knows exactly what Steam is, but Belle does have a Steam account. She normally does. And there goes the engineers. But honestly, guys, yes. I mean, I don't ever stop with RPGs. Vice City without Mission is boring. Well, obviously, yeah. I mean, and you pretty much do recall. You do realize I did beat this game in the past. You know, I had a lot of fun. I've been this game over the years. Had a lot of fun. And I just wanted to bring the series back. You know, just to have a lot of fun. And see how much popularity it would really get out of it. And, yeah. Pretty much the course of our awesome, exciting, popular, large community. But, you know, guys, sports has been my second top thing. In RPGs, I mean, I'm always a hardcore banner when it comes to RPGs. I love role-playing games. I love the exploration. I enjoy the music. You know, have a lot of acceptance towards it. You know, acceptance, seem positive towards it, and, you know. But yeah. You guys can look me up, guys. Zach Dawson 93 on Steam. If you guys have any questions or any answers. Now remember, guys. Love, support, and respect is always the key. The awesome and very creative guys and popular, and also guys, knowledge is power. And if you guys ever want shoutouts, make a love shoutout to anybody, or make a love shoutout to anybody in the chat. You guys can do that too. You know, everybody's entitled to any great opinions. Fortunate opinions, not unprogressive opinions. But voicing your own opinions, guys, whenever you need to, whenever you want to. You know, everybody's got to say. It's our awesome, exciting, popular, and large community. Our friends of the community, and our 428 mods of the community. I used to have a Switch, but I gave it to one of my sweetheart's roommates. And I got about $40 out of it. So, I don't play Pokemon as I used to anymore. Because I'm pretty much self-retired. You know, I'm retired from playing Pokemon. And I used to play some good games from the Nintendo Switch, but, you know, I don't usually play a lot of Nintendo games, especially if I've got a game emulator from time to time. If I'm playing old school games on my phone. You know, talking about what do you call it, guys? Not YouTube, but GameCube, the Wii, or the Wii U console and whatnot, having its own joysticks if we're playing Mario, for the most part, or playing The Legend of Zelda, and those games are very lucky to have. You know, very good Zenzuis, having a good offset, and having its own stories. And also compared exactly to Sonic. Think about it, guys, it's normally anything else up in the air. Well, there really can be, guys, anonymous trustworthy. As long as anything else is more to, you know, document it, have a lot of fun, and popularity. Yeah, old school, yeah, I would say that for sure. But on the guys, shoutouts are always included when you're live streaming. You guys always get 95 minutes plus for any game I do every Tuesday and Wednesdays, as a matter of fact. Pretty much for any adult size, teenage size, or a large size on anything. But other guys, like and share the stream, guys, like and share the stream, meet and greet. And the most very important thing is we watch videos in full. And guys, we watch videos in full, we give it the watch time. You guys can share me out and follow me on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Reddit. Remember guys, never give up, never surrender. Like and share the stream, guys, follow and share it on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Reddit. And so much more. We're gonna get to in-gaming news in just a short second. Guys, in over 5 years, I've been correctly on YouTube. On 7 years, I've been correctly on YouTube. In 5 years on Twitter. 5 and 7, guys, is a good maximum for our social media. The correct answer, guys, is 12, and that's the final answer. My highest thumbs up is, guys, my highest likes is 808. That would be, guys, thumbs up. That's to make a lot of sorters. But yeah, guys, it's been 808. Viewership, we got, guys, a lot of views on popularity. And that would be 1,478 from Vivian. Vivian is such a sweetheart. And my mods. My highest mods all together today. Especially you guys as our companions, equals friends and followers. My highest mods. And my awesome, popular, exciting channel is 428. 428, guys. An awesome total. Alright, guys. We got some in-game news to talk about today. I want to hear what you guys think this time. Hopefully we're not going to have a stupid error this time, but I know we won't. I mean, not this time we're not. You know, I mean, the stream yesterday only lasted, if I had to guess, little under an hour. Under 1 hour exactly. I mean, that's why we couldn't get, I mean, I was in the middle of in-gaming news, and I was talking, and it started buzzing out all of a sudden. But we'll see how everything else goes today, you know? Today's date, guys, is, today's date is one day after, 22 years for 9/11. So today, guys, it is, today is Tuesday on a nice morning, September 12th, 2023. I bring you guys in-gaming news every 19 to 20. As long as nothing else is scratching on your backs or scratching on your backside and whatnot. But I seriously want to hear what you guys think. And I think we're about to get... It is... Nope. I thought we were going to be landing, but I guess not. But alright guys, we got some in-game news to talk about today. And we're going to start off with this one. Let's start off with this one, guys. For example, the game Skunk Saga gets a quick, fun victory lap, guys. This one is the movie review for the new Dumb Money. I mean, not exactly compared to GameStop. We begin in-gaming news, guys, with this one. It's a movie review called Dumb Money, where people are spending a lot of money at GameStop, at Best Buy, or something. Well, I don't know. I think GameStop is pretty much coming out of it. I do know Free Guy with Ryan Reynolds is not part of anything. But it is about GameStop, if you will. And when somebody asked me, or the question that came to me a little bit, is, when am I going back to GameStop? Well, you guys can bet your asses I would be back at GameStop. You know, I love being at GameStop. It's been a while for me. You know, even though I need the game. I mean, I want the games that I've never lost. I haven't really bought yet. And I'm gonna say this once again. For example, guys, the new Star Wars Jedi Survivor, Diablo 4. I said we have to wait to get the other games that are coming out. For example, oh crap, we're gonna get a monstrous beating, aren't we? But if you look at it for so, pretty much more fortunate in reality. Think about it, guys. The other games that you guys understand what other games I really want to focus on. By the way, guys, Dumb Money sort of 7 out of 10. And I don't think it's pretty much anything else accurate compared to Gran Turismo. But you never know, guys, if it's got a friendly face or a funny face. Or a good smile to somebody. But, you know, I still want to have the games that I haven't bought yet or never lost yet. So that's going to be something to think about, you know. I want to have something fun. Have a lot of popularity for that, guys. And And it's always a very important thing to look at it. When people got a big chance of a lifetime. You cannot let anything else pass it by. You know? It's a chance of a lifetime. That's why, guys, America is the land of opportunity. It always is. Ever since day one. What's up, Rose Apple? Making love shout out. How you doing today? Welcome, welcome. Like and share the stream, guys. Follow and share it on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and always Reddit. REDDIT. But yeah, guys, Dumb Money did suit a 7 out of 10 to kick off here today for gaming news. As long as nothing else will recognize it or have anything else good unfortunate. But speaking of reviews, next up, guys, the release date is potentially somewhere between coming out of this month, guys, of September, the love of September, and also October for the upcoming month, after certification was not accepted, guys, but exactly denied. Ubisoft's XDefinite was exactly delayed after being rejected by two companies, you know, system companies. I mean, you talk about PlayStation, you talk about, yeah, guys, I mean, there's only been two console companies. As I mentioned, guys, for the most part, you got PlayStation and Ubisoft. So basically, guys, the delay has been delayed between a different date to begin pretty much on a nice, cozy, warm morning. Or a cool morning, to be honest. And the thing about that is, it is between this month and also October. I'm not going to read any of that because I don't know what the definition that I could really interact with. But, you know, I don't know much about that game, to be honest. I mean, it's called XDefinite, yes, but as long as they don't call it, as long as they don't compare it to any other games, and it's not even frustrating or above damsel distress or anything else that's not even confronted. You know, between business people, you know, workplace people or factory people and whatnot. But, I mean, yeah. I mean, it could be anything that is, you know, making its delay happen. So, you know, not even in front or anything else is upon a certain update. But it could be anything else, guys. As long as there's nothing wrong with medicine. There's nothing else would really be wrong with anything. Hold on, guys, what are we doing? Okay, there we go. We're trying to get this person, guys, to the North Point Mall today. So we can try and save plenty of time and balance. But you know, it could be anything, guys. That's more to comment and also handle it. Hold on, cop. I don't want to run your butt over. There we go. Alright, guys. Next up today. So that's pretty much voicing anybody else's opinions, based on PlayStation and only on Microsoft. Whatever it could be, guys, next, whatever the next game, they may or may not delay, based on any strikes occurring. Alright, guys, there's also a movie update today from the director involving Deadpool 3. Well, see, guys, we all know that Deadpool 3 will not be coming out till next year. You've got Ryan Reynolds returning as Deadpool, looking like a badass, and also Hugh Jackman being the special guest. Because he's also going to be exactly in this movie. You know, alongside the third Deadpool with Ryan Reynolds, and yes, guys, what do you call it, guys? Hugh Jackman as Wolverine. You know, these two actors know each other pretty well, and what they normally do. PS2, nope. PS5, my man. I've had the PS5 for almost 3 years. Coming up this coming November. I mean, this is actually the most powerful system that's been making a lot of units being shipped and having a lot of exciting copies. You know, I went after this console for over, I think, almost $500. You know, worth a game or two. And I do exactly did. You know. You know, my Guardian went after it for me, and I had to retire the PS4. Was I needed something else in my arsenal. Nice pickup, jeez. These vehicles really want to be my poster child.
nation of Florida will be free to start over.
There we go.
No long-ass lines
Now these creeps really want to get under my skin. Actually, guys, I'm gonna go and end the taxi mission right now. I say we're gonna have some fun, guys, with this tank. Give me 1 second. I've got an idea. Well, I mean, yes and no, guys. Could be anything else that's throwing entertainment, popularity, and a lot of attention. But there is an update, guys, on Deadpool 3. I'm not gonna read that one. I want to say Deadpool 3 is gonna be interesting. It's gonna be a little more juicy. I think it's gonna be a powerful move. And, yeah. I think it's gonna be an awesome movie. I mean, a good movie. You know, I've always seen the first one, guys, by far. But I've never seen number 2. Whereas, honestly, guys, I have not. So it could be anything else likewise. I mean, you're talking about watching an MCU movie. A Marvel Cinematic Universe movie. To watch your favorite heroes, like, say, what are the names that I'm thinking, guys? Oh, yeah. You talk about Iron Man. You talk about, Black Widow. You talk about the Hulk. And also Odin's son, guys. Thor, for example. Accompanied by his brother Loki. But there is going to be a season 2, guys, of Loki on Disney Plus pretty soon. I think that's coming out probably in the next month or so. So I've heard a couple of good things basically on it. I think it's going to be interesting how that's going to really play out. And also, pretty much have talking about some good stories. I've never seen season 1 by far. I mentioned that in the past. I've heard some good things about number 1. And also a little bit of good things about the very first season of Ahsoka. You got Rosario Dawson, guys, as Ahsoka. As his main character using a good, powerful lightsaber. And then you guys got in the chat, Hayden Christensen. I don't know if he's in 1 or 2 episodes exactly. He may be in episode 3, or he might be in a later episode. I'm not 100% certain. It's pretty much resolves indeed to make anything else clear, and also taking good notes and pretty much fine notes to see who the people are. Could be anything that's more surprising, guys, exciting, or a lot of shock towards anything, and you know, to have good takes on it. Well, guys, next up, developer does explain, guys, why Starfield NPCs look like they're only dead inside all of a sudden. So people are already thinking that the NPCs are pretty much killed inside of it. And as I mentioned before, guys, Starfield may or may not win Game of the Year. I mean, you still want to talk about the big guns again. As long as we're not looking at Bobby Hill smoking a entire pile of cigarettes. That's based on an episode when people are smoking with alcohol and whatnot. We don't get into a lot of that here in the United States, but people don't usually pretty much have any manners or patience towards whatever they're pretty much having, you know? You know, everybody has something else for a reason. I mean, everybody is entitled to their own opinions, if you will. You know, having plenty of drinks, having a lot of music that people listen to, cranking the music up and whatnot. I mean, that could be a yes or no question at this point. But yeah, could be anything. And we also do have, if you guys have not looked at the free games of PS Plus from last week, I mean, there are seriously some good games. There are some good games you guys can play. I will have a New Year subscription, guys, to PS Plus after my love and I get back from Virginia Beach. I would say most likely yes. And I may still want to get the games I want to buy, you know, before Black Friday and before we reach the Christmas time. Plus, I'm gonna get my sweetheart son too, so you know, remember, guys, I get mostly what I want, and I'm gonna get my future women's diva whatever she wants, you know. Anything I go after, we pretty much are happy for each other, you know. you know, after watching Gran Turismo, I thought I said the movie was just alright. You know, and it's, you know, it was pretty much a tough question for a lot of people to try to answer. If it's better than this, if it's better than that, compared to other racing movies, guys, as I mentioned earlier, between our conversation. Like I said, guys, you got Speed Racer and Need for Speed. And also the Fast and the Furious. I do want to actually say for sure that the Fast and the Furious is one of the best racing movies that you guys have watched. I've watched when I was growing up. I never watched Fast and Furious when I was a kid, and when I was like 6 or 7, I was like closer to 10 years old. I mean, my mom was somewhere in her teens back then. You know, I think she watched Fast and Furious back when she was her own age. I mean, I'm not 100% sure. Actually, guys, no, I'm not 100% sure between percentage wise, or noting anything else in return. But all I gotta say is, guys, the movie itself was just alright. That's the really strong way to compare it. Well, guys, speaking of comparing it, we do got the game review, guys. You guys can vote on that poll today in the chat. Like and share the stream, guys. Like and share the stream. Follow and share it on our social media, Twitter. Guys, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Reddit. And nice pickup, jeez. Guys, look out. And what's this called? Oh, body armor. Down and out. Oh my goodness. Can I shoot one of these guys, please? There you go. Let's see if we can get ourselves a golden ticket, guys, from Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. But obviously, guys, yes. I mean, it could be anything else that's not worth assault to injury. And we just got pulled over again. Thank you to the cops. But we do have the official game review, guys, for the new NBA 2K24, with the late passing of Kobe Bryant, who's won a lot of championships, who is one of the best NBA players, one of the best basketball players, guys, alongside Shaquille O'Neal, Michael Jordan, Bob Pettit, and Magic Johnson, for example. So basically, guys, I haven't played basketball a whole lot, and basically, you got the finest players. You got Magic Johnson. You got Christopher Porzingis, I would assume. And a lot of great basketball players, especially LeBron James. And you guys really do too. So it's coming out of 2K. And basically, guys, the game review, guys, for the new NBA 2K24. If you guys want to think of strategy in the chat, it's on a 6 out of 10. So that game is not going to win anything. It probably will not, because to talk about this game review for the new NBA 2K24 today. It did go on to say by the reviewer Ben Volmar. He said that NBA 2K24, guys, in the chat, it's goes back with gameplay, but there's a problem. It's microtransaction tactics feel like they costly turnover. So basically, there's been some bugs about the game. I would think of something else in return. I mean, it may be right or it could be kind of wrong. I mean, I do like playing NBA, but
an idiot liberal felt sorry for you and
as 100% Christian, guys, I swear to God, I mean, NBA 2K23 saw a 6 out of 10 as well. And I think there's something wrong with, there's something heavily wrong with NBA. I mean, what is going on with NBA nowadays? My third round's Wincy, make a lot of shout out, how you doing? My third round's Wincy, guys, ladies and gentlemen. The same with my second round's Hana. How's my Renzi doing today? My third round, by the way. I do miss Renzi too. I mean, she's got a sweet laugh. So does my second round, Hana. And yes, it is. Renzi, guys, is my third Rose Dawson from Titanic. But my future love is number one. My future fiance, for instance. But nothing else would really be comparable. Nothing else would really be under investigation and whatnot, or occupation. But all I'm saying is, guys, NBA 2K24 should have made that set a little bit better. You know, I mean, I don't know how long they're going to keep up with NBA and the next reality with games. But I for one am not going to get NBA 2K24. But if I get anything else combining to it with a nice commitment or a nice resolution, I'm going to baseball. To be honest, I do love baseball, guys. I enjoy a lot of fun of it. It's my favoritism to play in any Major League Baseball team. And it is, exactly, guys. You pretty much manage it and you play any team you want. I mean, I prefer baseball a lot more, guys. A lot more exactly compared towards, compared towards tying with football and, anything else in national reality. It doesn't have the big taste. The big part of it. Everybody can play any sport game they want. I mean, 9 times out of 10. I mean, you guys cannot expect a lot of people to play NBA that much. I mean, the gameplay is good for what it is, but I mean, why bring in a 6 out of 10 if people know exactly if it's going to be terrible or not? I mean, my guess is, it would be anybody else's honest opinions. Celeb Bouquet, make a love shout out, sir. How you doing? I did deliver a super chat, guys, to Irene. Yes, I did. Nothing else would really mislead on anything. But, yeah. I mean, 6 out of 10, guys, seems to be okay. I would say the game is A-okay. At least for sure. I'm not gonna say anything else that's more glimmering. Alright, guys, next up. I'm gonna skip the other articles today. Make Silver not out of Resurrection. But give me 1 second. Alright, so basically, yeah. Could be anything that people need to do a better job when it comes to NBA games. Remember, guys, the last game was NBA 2K23. I mean, I do have that game on the PS5 though. I do have it I don't have it downloaded quite yet. I mean, I don't know if that's gonna ever be in the mix, ever be on the schedule anytime soon. I would only get in baseball. I mean, my only solo sports game, the only franchise I'm only leaning towards is only baseball and RPGs. Pretty much anything else for sure. I mean, sometimes pool, but not a whole lot. That's why I don't ever get in the. I mean, I sometimes get into swimming or not get into ski games. Doesn't have a lot of, takes or possessions or progression. But it's pretty much anything else compared to anything. And we're gonna get out of this cop car, guys. But everybody's got their honest opinion. Whatever games people are in the mood for, between any sports or RPGs, people are good to anything. What they really are. I'm going to take out this car for a minute. But yeah, you guys get the idea if you look at it. But yeah, nothing else would really be the cause of any threats. Thank you for dropping a link, my third worlds. How you doing? What's up, Maya? Good to see you. How are you? How are you? Make a love shout out. Good to see you guys in the chat. But it's pretty much towards anything else between adulthood to operatehood, if you will, today. But I'm not gonna mention anything else about NBA 2K, but I'm just saying they need to get themselves together if they want to make the best NBA game as soon as possible. I mean, a lot of people are not gonna play it if it's gonna be, having a lot of scratches and have some bugs at this point. But it's pretty much whatever they want to depend on or determine. Alright, guys, next up today, guys, Peter Ramsey also talks about the differences in Owen Cohen directing. Directing, guys, on The Mandalorian and also Ahsoka between the two Star Wars shows. He does talk about the Kurosawa moment that he basically ripped off for a big episode 4 with its own big reveal. Let me jump into this. Actually, note to self, guys, I'm not reading it. Sarwin, make a love shout out. MVC23, welcome, guys. Make a love shout out with our awesome, exciting, large popular community. That's very professional, very entertaining, and this is what exactly the popularity is. You know, the best place to be on YouTube. And we're about to get ourselves exercised. As long as we're not in the demons or, you know, where everything else is hidden, you know, private or anything. Ashley Neff, make a love shout out. How you guys doing today? Attack, guys. Like and share the stream. Always follow and share it on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Reddit. Attack, attack, attack. Silver Acquaintances, attack, guys. Or attack camera action. But that could really rhyme on anything else in proportion. Alright, guys, next up, the live action remake, guys. It saw 16 million views in its first 5 days of streaming. The movie that suit a lot of that. And so the new live action movie, guys, it's that had recently Melissa McCarthy as Ursula. If you guys remember, it was a live action movie called The Little Mermaid. It saw 16 million views in its first 5 days on Disney Plus. That movie is incredible, but my love has never seen it. I mean, Maya's never seen it, but I've seen the classic movies based on it. I mean, based on The Little Mermaid, but it did earn about, guys, almost $570 million. That big splash, guys, right there. I mean, The Little Mermaid that movie is a good, popular movie. It is good for what it is, but I mean, I would only include exactly the classic ones. I mean, not the hated ones, but I mean, The Little Mermaid is based on a true story. It's about a mermaid that is little and it can barely swim. Not compared to Aquaman. Not compared to talking to fish. Or talking to, you know, sea creatures and whatnot. What do you mean by stumble, guys, Kumar? Mark Sevilla, make a love shout out, good to see you. Like and share the stream, guys, in the chat. Let's bring the popularity over here today. It's time to attack. Christian Rabasaro, Rabasero. Make a love shout out, by the way. How are you? Chrisidong, if I'm pronouncing it correctly. SSC, how you doing? I have not, Kumar, but is it good? Or is it not too bad in reality? I mean, I haven't played, I do play a couple Puzzle 3 games. And for me, guys, I really can't complain. I never have. You know, Thief's been good to me, and also, I've actually been at Thief for 4 weeks now, so 4 weeks was yesterday. You know, people are looking at me, and I'm doing a fine job where I'm at. You know, it makes everybody happy where people are really at this point. Has a lot of new faces. You know, the people that knew me from Walmart back then. But that's a very important thing right there. You know, an exciting statement. And Wizard stumped this guy. Ooh. Let's see if I can smash this guy with a guitar. But these guys will really have. Oh, big time Big Bang. Well, I have seen some episodes of Big Bang Theory. And I mean, it's a funny comedy. Compared to Friends and Seinfeld. What it normally is. But, congratulations to The Little Mermaid, guys. Shooting 1.6 million viewers. I mean, that crap is pretty good. I mean, that achievement is good for what it actually is. Have any of you guys have seen the new Little Mermaid? I mean, I don't know if they're gonna make a sequel out of it. Depending if they're looking to spend millions of dollars or almost $250,000 to really get that to watch the movie. I mean, people can always spend, plenty, but not as much. If you're only spending like 15, or like closer to 20. But not much more it can really take for sure. I mean, I haven't seen the new Little Mermaid. I've heard a couple of good things. Pretty much my honest theory. To be determined or to be announced on some of it. But, what's up, Colleen? Make a left shout out. Good to see you today. How are you? Remember, guys, like and share the stream. Time to attack with our awesome, exciting, amazing, larger popular community. Let's get up there and attack, guys. I think Josie Pink's gonna be live today. I'm gonna jump with her later on this morning, whenever I can. But alright, guys. Next up, plus the new Disney 100. It's got an exciting edition. As Disney Locana TCG. It is not. I mean, I don't get in a whole lot to geography. I'm more of a math whiz. I'm more into math. Because math is a cool thing. It used to be one of my... people used to be calling me a math whiz. But it comes to a math question. A math problem or... on a good sign or not a bad sign. On anything. I mean, if you talk about a squirrel. People would say a squirrel is after a good nut or a bad nut. I mean, if people are calling the... Yeah, I've been into math. I mean, I get into some American history, but... I mean, my true love and I, we talk about history. And we normally try to when... I mean, we were on the phone yesterday, I think no more than almost an hour. Or, actually no, a little over 2 hours if I'm right. She came back from horseback riding and there was no problems, there was no drama or anything. I mean, she wants me to go out there and ride a horse one of these days. That's what I said, well, it's gonna take a lot of practice. Just to get a lot of training going. If we are gonna get married, I have to see what can really have a mastermind on something. And we're about to get shot at. There we go. But it could be anything that no one's ever tried before. Hold on, it's my left ear. There we go. I mean, it takes a lot of practice. It takes a lot of assumption. To be able to ride a horse, ride a vehicle and whatnot, or trying to get away from everything. Just take some deep breaths and let's be in everybody else's happy place. I mean, people knowing encourage a lot of people. If they're feeling sad and lonesome, people can be with somebody they love so much, or, not be on your own, but always have family, always have friends, and be with somebody you want to spend the rest of your life with. Oh, that guy looks like Taurus? It could be. But you never know. Alright guys, we're about to get a taste of their own medicine. Kind of like Bring Me to Horizon. I haven't heard of that group exactly. I mean, the group itself is not too bad. I mean, the rock group is not bad. I mean, based on their music. Ernie, what's up, Ernie? Make a left shout out. How you doing? Remember, did I make you a mod today? Or did I not? Let me know in the chat, guys. You can ask me if you want me to have you guys be mods or anything. I'm at 428 right now. I haven't reached 500 at all, but I've been taking it nice and easy. Because I really have. Alright guys, I'm gonna go ahead and get these guys in the toast. They're gonna be wasting their times but not getting out of their vehicles. But they pretty much are not, if you will. But apparently guys, they do add Winnie the Pooh and Zootopia and some extra. I mean, I don't usually collect figures like that, especially when it comes to, Marvel or you know, DC. I mean, especially when it comes to collecting comics. Or collecting action figures, collecting real life stuff in return. Or having an NS5 for my robot. Or anything else in a matter of time. Does they have a nice collection? Brought in Justice and whatnot? Or having a Gabble from a Zuds? But there could be anything else that's more neutral. Hold on, can I get through? There we go. But it could be anything else, guys, that's leaning towards something. Have a lot of momentum, you know, shape-shifting. Anything else that would really summarize anything off the bat? But anything else that would take a lot of pretty much a lot of exception. There could be anything. Remember, guys, the tank has always been the toast and also the pastry, and also any side missions, if you will, because they have a lot of time and something crucial. Because I am not going to read that one if it's going to be combining a lot of it. Alright, guys, as far as Josie Pink goes, she might be live today. I call her Princess Josie, by the way. I don't call her Papa the Rapper, but I did remember playing number 2, you know, when I was a kid. I mean, who remembers playing Papa the Rapper? I mean, you play this one rapper. I mean, it's pretty much a sing-along thing. It's pretty much, you only use your, buttons on your controller to, you know, match the same rhythm. You know, match the same pets at this point. I mean, everybody's got their own singing voice. You know, based on Papa the Rapper. Well, basically, I think I met that structure, but I'm not sure. I mean, I've been collecting it, you know, when it comes to doing new episodes, every 95 plus, every Tuesday and Wednesdays, but it would pretty much be just a matter of time, just to really equal it. Just to finalize it, and also having a fine total. But, you know, when it comes to Final Fantasy as well, Kumar, Final Fantasy has a lot of gil, you know, that everybody would really notify. Or anything else that's not even worse, or, you know, about being above average, or being predictable all of a sudden. But it's not, I mean, it would not be the best solution, you know? Then everybody would know exactly what could really satisfy. You know, testify on something, or, you know, duplicate on something. Telvan TV, making love Zelda, good to see you. What's up? Kid Boot Kid, how you doing? Oh, guys with Kid Boot Kid, how you doing? Like and share the stream, guys. Follow and share it on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Reddit. And I just fell into a bit of a trap. Not much of a trap, guys, to organize it. And when people say attack, what do you call it, guys? Visualize an attack. And we're pretty much in a bad position. Alright, guys, speaking of anything else, how you not get bored while still playing these side missions? I don't usually get bored a whole lot. Usually when I'm calling my future fiancé, she asks me what's funny. Oh, what's so funny for sure. That's what I said, I'm playing something fun. That's all I can say. Or playing on a souvenir. But, usually people play any games that make them happy. You know, make them feel comfortable, make them feel warm. Making sure not anybody else is out of place, or not any end of satisfaction or confirmation on anything. Alright, guys, since NBA 2K24, it's on an alright 6 out of 10 today. It became the second worst rated Steam game of all time. Based on a slam dunk, guys, only on the personal computer, only on Steam, guys, it became a PC backlash. Well, people are not really liking it that much. I mean, people think it's okay, but, you know, I would give it, I mean, if I were to play NBA 2K23 on the console, I would probably say the game itself is just alright. It would just be okay, as a matter of fact, but You know, everybody's got their own opinions. Kumar in the chat says, one woman YouTuber making this game difference. Her name is Vera Weiss. Oh, wow. I've never heard of her, my man. How long has she been active on YouTube? I mean, I've been on YouTube for over 7. And also 5 years with Twitter. Twitter / the X combination. As long as there's nothing else being rather wrong on anything, but... You know, just to have a lot of customization. You know, so a lot of caring. Popularity and strong entertainment. So, could be anything else that's more to stress it. But I really cannot think of any results or recall anything on it. But, you know, I would rate, you know, if I would have rated 2K24 already, I would say the game would just be alright. I mean, I don't get into basketball that much. Especially as much as I do with, baseball. We're about to lose our vehicle just now.
She's not doing live stream,
she's just uploading live stream, alright. Oh, okay. I thought people would normally just ask them and see what's going on. But everybody's got the idea. But yeah, I mean, could be anything else that's not out of the way on anything. But, you know, it's pretty much whatever towards people want to try to figure out. You know, people got their own instincts. People got their own feelings.
You have a death wish?
That's how it can really start getting related on it. But you never know. What kind of popularity or entertainment people will really have something out of it, or take a lot of progression and a lot of good stuff coming their way. It could be anything. Alright guys, Jessica Fletcher may head to the big screen again. The new movie is called Murder, She Wrote. The movie itself, guys, will be starting a new exclusive new chapter with a movie at the Universal Studios. That punch sound is like classical movie. Well, I have heard of Bloodsport was on Claude for the most part. I mean, have you seen Bloodsport? Kumar? I mean, it's not compared to Cobra Kai. People would say it's not, but compared to the actual Karate Kid, I mean, it may or may not. I mean, all I would say is maybe, or I would say no, it's not. But you know, everybody knows karate movies. Like, I mean, SpongeBob is not close to being, you know, being the Cobra Kai or Karate Kid or Bloodsport. But it usually has its own difference. It's got its own movies, it's got its own style. You know, it's got its own performances. So it's only the movie itself, guys. Murder, She Wrote, it is exactly in the works from the writers from Dumb Money. You know, spending a lot of their money comparing. I mean, talking about having anything else that cannot be pushed harder. If you watch all classic movies, punching sound, fighting sound are different. Ah, true. Well, there could be anything that we can think about as a whole, or, you know, a huge combination for awesome, large, popular. If you punch any NPC, it'll sound like that. Yeah, I don't see that being a problem at all. But anything else with our popular large community at this point, and anything else in time. But, you know, it could be have something to stretch out, or not to have any resilience, or, you know, take a lot of benefits and not have any self-doubts. But it will not be anything else comparing. What's it would? It would not be. I'm going to shoot this guy. But you never know, guys, what it could be, if it's going to be a level up or have something to turn around. Alright guys, let's see. I'm going to I'm just gonna go ahead and get a couple of these right now. I'm not gonna get anything better, but I'll just take it as it is. But yeah, people got the same pixel. Alright guys, last but not least today, with our awesome, exciting, popular lives, awesome, exciting, popular community today. And top stories today guys, guys, I'm checking out the beta impressions for the new Payday 3. I don't think I'm gonna, I mean, Payday 3 is a maybe. Or it would not be, you know, I used to play Infamous Second Son a little bit, but the game was not as bad. I mean, I've heard it was not, it was a little bit unfortunate, you know, having a little more of a, not a difficult ride, or riding on a roller coaster, or riding on a jet, or an airplane. But there could be anything that's more comparing, or always telling the difference, as of this point, so. You know, everything would just be, you know, a conclusion, or just be a guess. Yeah, well, it would just be a guess for a lot of people. For the United States, or any other state, or any other country. Based on every American. So, it's pretty much towards any adult reference. You know, exciting conclusions on it. So, but it is the impressions, guys, for the new Payday 3. I think it's almost about to come out. If you guys were, if all of us got the correct answers on about this one, I think we're gonna get. That deserves it right there. That's a little bit impressive. Only 20 feet, guys, and the distance is no more than 160. As long as it's not Mania 20. Well, guys, let me double check and let me check in with the impressions. I want to say Payday 3 may be good. It may be fine and good. As long as nothing else will swim from sharks. Swim from sharks, swim from whales, or swim from dinos from Jurassic Park or Jurassic World. I mean, Jurassic World had 3 movies, and Jurassic Park had about 3. So you got 3 and 3 in total. I mean, they're not going to be making any more dinosaur movies, especially Adam Driver's 69. I mean, they are talking about having a sequel for Adam Driver's dinosaur killing movie. I mean, guys, the movie is called 69. Adam Driver has been in Star Wars, and he's also been in, I think, The Last Shot. When you play Lance Vance helicopter mission, one guy fell down from the bridge. Yeah, do you know how many sources that people will fall out of that? I mean, I would maybe think so, but I don't know how many feet it would take. I mean, I want to say 80 feet, 20. I don't know if I would say 50 or something. How many feet that people are falling out of a bridge or out of a window or a building. I mean, I'm not 100% sure from any expert to another. I mean, people would have the answers to the gut instincts, to anything else on pretty much fortunate in reality. I mean, it could compare to how many feet the people may be dropping to. So it all depends. Alright guys, next up. CD Projekt Red wants Cyberpunk PC players to only check, guys. We had a couple articles. A popular community, guys, in total. To check their cooling systems ahead, guys, for the new Cyberpunk 2077 Phantom Liberty launch, as people are trying to sell each other out for a little bit. I mean, it is exactly a new DLC with the good stuff from CD Projekt Red, and that's what he is. I mean, I would like to think so. I mean, I used to play Cyberpunk, but I mean, that game was pretty good. You know, we got Keanu Reeves on one of the covers. At least for sure. I mean, Keanu Reeves played, I don't know who he actually played in Cyberpunk. I mean, the game was called 2077 after exactly the first name. But it really had its own demise. We do action replay on missing story characters. It would be invisible. Oh, speaking of invisible, I'm gonna try something real quick, guys. Since we're almost out of time. Hold on. Let me double check with you guys real quick. I'm gonna see if I can bring somebody up to date. Hold on. First, I'm gonna go ahead and get this passenger out of here first. Before I, do anything. Remember guys, the DLC for Phantom Liberty is for Cyberpunk. Not compared to Metal Gear Solid. I mean, not having anything else to really introduce on anything. Towards, Metal Gear Solid 3 Delta Remake. I've heard that set's gonna be good. You know, as a whole Konami remake. Even though Kojima is no longer working with them. He's got his own production detail. He's got his own products. And he's got anything else he really wants to express. And nice pickup, guys. And we're gonna have 2 wheels. Oh, jeez. We're gonna have 2 wheels, guys, and we're about to have something explosive. Well, guys, one car, 2 car, 3 car. Well, guys, I'm gonna go and start blazing these guys for a minute. There we go. Not much to comprehend, guys, but I'll take it as an execution. Alright, guys, next up. Well, guys, we have our last 2 today. Soto Todoroki, Izuru Kirishima, and Mina Asaido have pretty much arrived today. You guys want the latest trailer, guys, for the Fortnite's new edition? It's even by a new edition, guys. The new My Hero Academia. So you guys can check this out if you want. So they just added Fortnite. I mean, My Hero Academia is now on Fortnite. Nice pickup. So honestly, guys, it is exactly a new mix this year. So you've got WWE superstars that are in there. You guys got now you guys got My Hero Academia in there. I don't know if Arnold Schwarzenegger is in them, which I don't think for sure. I mean, it may be the only answer that people can really get into it, or I don't know. Go have something to really rhyme. Well, guys, I'm gonna go and get these guys. I'm gonna play around with these guys real quick. Can I get his going for a minute? There you go. Hold on. There you go, partner. Now I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can squeeze these guys. I guess not.
He's out of control, Captain.
Look out, guys. We're about to get a little more dirty now. Oh, there you go, guys. Explosion after explosion. Have no sun boundaries. But yeah. Alright, guys. Next, last but not least, for gaming news today. You guys can play as a soldier trapped between realities. As the game itself is called Ad Infectium. It is exactly, guys, the next new official game. It is a psychological horror game. It's called Ad Infectium. And once I know it's also a heavy metal group. It honestly is. Hold on, is there any more officers in here? Okay. Well, guys, I'm gonna go in and get these guys out of here. Good way to excite the Zeus, guys. Remember, guys, the pop loading, this is where the pop loading hits it. This is normally wood. And I think we're about to get killed in a minute. Oh, never mind, guys. Alright, guys, I'm gonna just go ahead and shoot this down for a minute. Hold on, guys. Let me tell you guys this gaming response trailer real quick. It goes on to say the following, guys. It is the new game called Ad Infectium. It is a new horror game where you guys can play as a young German soldier that is haunted by horrors of World War I and find yourself only trapped between two realities. Now, the best thing about this game, guys, you're welcome to explore a vast mansion as you solve puzzles about two things: your past and roam the trenches where you're haunted by terrible creatures. Ad Infectium, guys, will be released on PS5, Xbox Series, and only on Steam 2 days from today. So it's going to be coming up, guys, on Thursday, September 14th of this week. Guys, as we speak. And we're down and out, guys. We're going to wrap everything up in a second. We're going to wrap things up in just a minute. But obviously, yeah. Ad Infectium is a psychological horror game. I mean, yes and no. I mean, I've played different horror games back over the years, but it's been a while for me. I mean, you're talking about, for example, you've got Resident Evil for one. Number two, you've got, not just Resident Evil. Dying Light, I'm not sure about the other one. Well, guys, one last article. Assassin's Creed Mirage seems like a favorable, exciting return to rally form. So, guys, there is a preview of Return to Foam for Assassin's Creed Mirage. I'm not going to read that one. But alright, guys, that's going to wrap everything up for today, and also in gaming news today. I'm going to go ahead and tell you guys my quick stats since we're wrapping everything up on a Tuesday morning. My highest stats, guys, in over 5 years active for me on Twitter, 7 years on YouTube, 5 and 7 is 12. And also, guys, my true love and I, 2,404 days, the longest we've ever had together. You know, we're still strongly getting married and official engagement. I'm still gonna be one of the last family members in this arsenal. Alright, guys, highest thumbs up today. My highest likes today, compared to thumbs up instead of down, is 808. Viewership, guys, on our popularity, 1478, and my mods as well. You guys, my exciting mods, is 428. And that's exactly correct, just to really acknowledge it. So that's going to do it for today, guys. Next stream, I may be back tomorrow. If not, I'll be back once again this coming Thursday. I think I maybe do, but I'm not so when it comes to kids. But if my sweetheart were to be pregnant down the road, I don't know if she would really have anything. I mean, I doubt if really would or not, but I don't know if it would be something that's more to answer towards anything compared to it, but, I mean, I would say yes and no, but, it's pretty much towards any physical reaction or anything else that's more to illustrate it, but honestly, guys, I don't know. I mean, it really depends on it. I mean, she may have something with me, or it may not. It all depends what she wants to do for our future. But we are thinking about most likely getting married by the time we get much more into the future. And that's exactly right. So, give you guys info and very posted and much more sharp too. As long as we got everything in a great position. But alright, guys, next stream, I may be back either tomorrow or I will be back for Skywalker, guys, this coming Thursday. As always, same time, same channel. If you guys want to catch more Vice City fun stream episodes at Grand Theft Auto Vice City every Tuesday and Wednesdays, guys. Only exactly at 95 plus, always. If you guys want to catch more episodes every 95 plus for a little more than a while until I get a new game soon. But I'm willing to, if there's something that's more to energize and get the strong pollution, strong entertainment, and reality checks off the bat. Always remember, guys, you guys can like and share the stream, But you guys can hit that like button, support button, and always comment. Comment down below, guys, if you got any questions.
Vice City Stories.
Vice City Stories, I beat the shit out of Vice City Stories. I mean, the only following games based on GTA, Kumar, I've beaten, and same with you guys too, so far today. The only games on GTA I have beaten, I've beaten Vice City, I've beaten Vice City Stories. If I remember correctly, I did remember beating, so what else is there? Oh yeah, Liberty City Stories, and I think Chinatown Wars. I think that's probably about 4 or 5 right there. I've never been GTA 5, what's, it's boring when people are playing GTA Online and, other stuff for sure. Especially with GTA 4. People find it very boring if, bringing a lot of people in, having fun co-op compared to GTA Online to Red Dead Online. Pretty much different online co-op stuff. With its own centuries, at least for sure. But a lot of people get the same accepting idea. At least for sure, in everybody's minds. But yeah, guys, remember, love, support, and respect is the key. It's the awesome and creative and very popular. And also, guys, knowledge is power. Well, we always meet and greet, guys, new following people. And also, with our 428 mods and our followers, one at a time. And anytime we manage to meet new fine people, all we need to do, guys, remember, like and share the stream, liking it, supporting it, and following it. And do everything else that's not under control. We gotta make sure everybody else is happy where they're at, Making sure everybody else is not crossing their arms, getting a little upset or anything, or, much more belated on something. But you guys get the picture. People have something to agree on, or not anything else to really think about it, but, people are here to help anybody. We're one strong, exciting, popular, amazing community. Our friends of the community, and our 428 mods of the community. Since I'm going to do a different replay on this one. But nothing else would really be closer together. Nothing else would be, guys, all of a sudden. But to answer to your question, Kumar, I did beat Vice City Stories. Pretty much the brother or uncle of Lance Vance. But I haven't been that for a while. That's to keep everything else to examine. All we gotta do, guys, is follow and share on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Reddit. You guys, all you guys gotta do, guys, is inform your name and how long you've been active on Twitter, and always stay active. I've been on Twitter, guys, for 5 years, and 7 years on YouTube. I've ever been on social media. And my true love for myself, guys. The most awesome, incredible, fabulous, incredible popular name of all time. The most experienced popular name, guys, of all time. Yours truly, guys, Jack Dawson from Titanic. If you guys got nothing, you've got nothing to lose, precisely. So it's been 24/04, guys, between my love and I. That's all it really takes. Much more crystal clear and a lot of great time together. And anything else that really brings on moods. That's all you gotta do, guys, is inform your name and how long you've been active on social media. If you guys want Santa, it's always 100% anytime you want. But just remember, love, support, and respect is always the, from now on, key. Stay awesome and very creative, guys, and always stay popular, and knowledge is power. My love and I will be celebrating my 21 years, guys. My love and I we will be at bowling tonight, as far as I know. So as far as the next stream goes, I'm looking to find my tools and find my keys the way I did with Steve. Kumar in the chat says, have I done any Facebook Live? I don't think I have. I know, a lot of people around the world or in the United States, they recently did do short videos on Facebook. That's pretty much the other question, but, I've never done Facebook Live. I've heard it was okay, but all I do is only live stream on YouTube with our popular large community. I used to live stream other crap on Twitch, but not as much as I would like or put the boots on. At least for sure, or put the shoes on. That's more fitting. But we do go back to bowling tonight, guys. It's start of a new season for this year to 2024 of the upcoming year. I may or may not live stream tomorrow, guys. If I do, if I honestly do this time, I could maybe try to get another 95 plus on Vice City Fun streams. If I do, I want to try to get maybe the time. If not, either I stream tomorrow, guys, or if not, I probably won't be back until Thursday for, once again, Skywalker. Skywalker, guys, popular has been very good by far. Only Thursday and Fridays. Thursdays and Fridays, guys, on scale. But I'm going to bring my skills again, like I did when I got second place, guys, at the tournament from this year. And I'm shooting a 103 and a 172. I'm going to see if I can keep my hot streak going tonight of opening season at bowling as we speak. So we'll keep that in position, and we'll have everything all prepared. But alright, guys, remember, guys, like and share the stream, comment, support it, follow it, and share it. And the most very important thing, since I'm wrapping a nice, cozy Tuesday morning today with our popular large group today, we watch videos in full, like and share the stream, follow and share, guys, on our social media, and they are only Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and always Reddit. So, guys, that's going to wrap everything up for Fall Tuesday. By the way, guys, work was good yesterday. Let's get the info out of there. So, guys, I'll see you guys either tomorrow, or if not, I probably won't be back until Thursday morning for Skywalker. Same time, same channel. So, remember, guys, like and share the stream. Like and share the stream as much as you can. As long as anything else is strongly compared. And so much extra to really gather. Keep it much more positive and an agenda. MD Zunknade, make a lot of Zelda, good to see you. And many more. So you guys have a good rest of your Tuesday. I will be back either tomorrow or most likely Thursday. Thursday, Fridays, guys, or always Skywalker. And then we're going to have some extra time this coming Saturday and Sundays for Final Fantasy III Remaster. So we'll keep everything else accepted. We got guys like and share the stream, always follow and share it on our social media with our accounts to help our amazing popular community. With our 428 mods and our companions. So you guys have a good rest of your day. Be good to one another, be kind, and love one another. And until then, stay awesome and creative, guys, and stay much more popular. Like and share the stream, guys, on our social media. Follow and share, guys, on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Reddit. So you guys have a good rest of your Tuesday. Dude, very popular ice cream mission. It's either going to maybe be tomorrow, Kumar, if not next Tuesday and Wednesdays. We'll keep you guys info and very posted as soon as I can possibly can. But you guys have a good rest of your Tuesday, and until then, I will see you guys in the next one.